Well, you don't say. Why, hello. I was just having a quick conversation with my good friend, Hank McCoy. He reminded me that it's not just Tuesday, but it's the first Tuesday of the month. So let's get into Reviewsday Tuesday. Today we're looking at this Arby's building right here from a Happy Highway Stop. It's railroad scenery terrain, O scale. Let's go to the table and take a look at it. As you see, this building sets up on the table incredibly quick. It looks really sharp. You see Hank McCoy chilling out on the edge there, kind of towards the roof. Tons of spaces on this thing. It fits in really well with a lot of the other scenery pieces that I already have. The paint job of it is very basic, but that's exactly what I was personally looking for. If you look at the buildings I have next to it, the ones that I just made in the previous video, it fits in fantastic. If you do hyper realistic and hyper detailed buildings, you're probably going to want to scale this one up, add some weathering, or just maybe in that case, it's not the building for you. But for me, this is a really interesting piece. It really does stand out on the table. When a friend comes over to try the game out for the first time, it adds another sense of familiarity. It's another topic to talk about. Of course, the buildings that you make are very impressive. Everybody likes to see it, ask you how you do it. But when they see something familiar, this is definitely going to stop and get their attention. And as you can see on the top now, there's tons of area to play on. There's tons of different surfaces, small elevation changes, adds a very dynamic gameplay. And what they have doesn't just stop at Arby's. They've got Taco Bell. They've got a couple of other chains with gas stations. Then they've got generic ones like barbershops, police stations, hospitals. Some that get very tall, but they also get very tall in price, upwards of $100. Now, my final thoughts on this. Overall, I think this is actually a really cool piece of terrain. It is $70, which is kind of expensive, but when you look at the model kits, it's priced out pretty accordingly. So overall, I'm going to give this 2 big thumbs up and maybe 7.8 buchinanas. So I do highly recommend this. If you have a little bit of extra dollars and you just need to fill up your board pretty quick, they've got a lot of options. There's a link in the description. Check it out for yourself. And until next time, buchinanas. I almost fell.